seen a dude blow his brains out on the fire range.
Yeah.
Just took the gun and just boom
You saw him do it?
right next to me in my foxtail, baby boy.
What did you do?
What I supposed to do? It said cease fire. All weapon pointed down range, guns goes down.
Oh, he didn't mean to do
No,
it.
he just boom.
Welcome back to another episode of Skillettalk. What's happening? Make sure you go subscribe on YouTube. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, please subscribe on YouTube. Pandora, Apple Podcasts, and more. Today I have, and I'm gonna let you get into it.
Okay.
He's got a story to tell, and I want him to tell this story.
Okay.
So introduce yourself to the people.
My name is Donald Walker.
Mm-hmm.
And my story and my journey is it's about a black man on a journey.
Okay.
Okay, and it's all, I think it's all about what God have took me through.
Okay.
About 2.5 years to be exact. February 7th, I stopped drinking, stopped smoking.
Mm-hmm.
But I say 6 months to 4 months ago, that big dad, I lost my mother.
Yeah.
And,
You said 6 months ago?
no, 6 months before I stopped drinking and smoking. I lost her in 2020.
Yeah.
The 1st of November.
Okay.
And I saw my mother, I guess you can say, in her last year of struggling with diabetic,
Mm-hmm.
struggling with open heart surgery,
Okay.
tendinitis. She just struggled with so many health problems.
Yeah.
And and then it started getting to where it started demeaning. She started to fall.
Yeah.
And they had on so much drugs and everything. I just say she wasn't getting no better. But the Lord took her home,
Yeah.
November 1st. And we had our first Thanksgiving dinner without my mother.
Without her, all your life, all you knew who was.
All I knew, Big Daddy,
Yeah.
I was so used to, with my wife, I was so used to being able to eat at Mama house and go over here and eat over at the wife house.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that was a really, really difficult time. Because everybody, when you think about it, you say, I want to always be able to say hello to my mom.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So God took her away from me. So about her birthday was coming up. We had a nice Thanksgiving dinner. All the kids came home, and it wasn't the same.
Yeah.
So her birthday is February 10th,
Mhm.
1952. So, round about the beginning of the year of 2021, I decided, and I started praying about it real hard.
Yeah.
God, I got to change. I mean, because my kids.
So when you say change, let them know what were you changing? What did you sit down and say, I have problems? Like, I want you to break the whole thing down.
Well, Big Dad, I drunk and smoked. I drunk beer and drank before I ate me something to eat.
Yeah.
I was an alcoholic.
So what made you? Because it's people, man, that say, that they're an alcoholic, but you have people that's an alcoholic that won't say they're alcoholic. And what I'm saying is, you have people that they say you want change until you admit to it yourself.
Well, when I got out of the military, this goes back for military. Military, I got out of the military. I was an alcoholic.
And what year was this?
That was in 96.
Okay, 96. Okay.
96, I got out of the military, and I got out. That is on bad behavior problem because of my drinking.
Oh, you was drinking
Yes.
in the army, yeah.
You know what I mean? Now you got to remember now. I served in two branches. I served in the Army National Guard,
Okay.
and I served in the United States Navy. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So when I was in 11th and 12th grade year, I went through National Guard because I wanted to go to school.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That was a way of us in the project is getting out of the project to be something productive.
Yeah, that's every black man's dream. Yeah.
That's why I said this black journey.
Yes,
okay?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So my goal was go to school, get educated, and then come back and be a positive society for the people from GWC home.
Okay.
So I started off in the National Guard.
Mm-hmm.
You know, man, they sent me to boot camp for at Fort Leonard Wood, Missouri, and then my MOS was 96 Papa was a supply crew.
Okay.
So that means everybody had to come see Dom.
Yeah.
You had to get uniform, boots.
Oh, so you ran shit.
I
right?
ran shit.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah.
I was shit back then, I'm shit now.
Yeah.
So, but I did that for 2 years because of my 11th, 12th grade year. I went into ROTC.
Okay.
I did the Army National Guard.
Okay.
So right after that, I wanted to go to school to Alabama State.
Yeah.
I don't do nothing over at college but drink and smoke.
Yeah, that's the life. Yeah.
Don't hide.
And the women.
And the women.
You know, you ain't got to tell your wife that, but the
and
women.
the chicken box.
Yes, sir.
You know what I mean?
Yes,
church
sir.
chicken, $3.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm
Back
saying?
then it ain't 3 no more.
You understand
We ain't
what
gonna
I'm
talk
saying?
about the price
$1.99.
change.
$1.99.
It had to be like in the 80s.
So that was back in 96.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I went to 86. So I went to college
Mm-hmm.
at Alabama State, and I wanted to be a physical educational teacher.
Oh, okay.
You got me?
Yeah.
So because I wanted to stay in active, I wanted to still stay firm.
Okay.
You know, then I also wanted to be able to teach people sports. Just kickball, soccer, that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
Because that's where the women at.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They bring little kids to the soccer game. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So,
And football games
football
too.
games.
Go ahead,
And
sir.
So I flunked out of that.
Yeah.
Okay,
How did you flunk out of that?
Because that wasn't my goal.
Oh, okay. I thought it was the drinking.
No, wasn't it drinking.
Okay.
Wasn't it drinking? Because at that time I was a stone athlete.
Mm.
I was all into athlete.
Yeah.
My drinking came when I joined the military. Because
Okay.
with the childhood thing, we couldn't drink because you didn't, you need to eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
It ain't like it is now. It
Yeah.
was either, bologna sandwich,
Yeah.
pork
Yeah.
and beans and wings.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So all that drinking, we couldn't do that.
Yeah.
Because, if you wanted to drink some water,
Yeah.
that cost you that back then. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Water wasn't like it is now.
Yeah.
Okay? And, and I was in the project.
Yeah.
So the way out was either in school or military. So I joined the military.
Okay.
Okay. I left the branch of the United States Army and went into the Navy.
Okay.
Couldn't swim a lick.
Can you swim now? Yeah.
I could swim. Nah.
Yeah. You had to learn.
Okay,
Yeah.
they throw you in the water and say, okay, we ain't coming to get you.
Man, I can't swim, but
Okay,
that's on.
but you learned it. Back then, boot camp was different then.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I went to the Navy and nervous as a wreck because I couldn't swim. So I knew I had to get qualified to swim.
Mm-hmm.
So I had a nice drill sergeant named Sergeant Lance. He's a brother.
Mm-hmm.
And he said, look, country, because that's what they called me.
Yeah.
Country,
Yeah.
you're gonna pass the swimming test.
Yeah.
Because I can shoot, I can run. I was the top athlete.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? But I couldn't swim.
Yeah.
So one day he shoved me in the water.
Yeah.
Practice. Cause we used to do what you call practice PT.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Practice swimming. You know what I mean? You throw you in the water, come get you. You understand what I'm saying? But this time he said he wasn't coming.
Yeah.
And you got to get out.
Yeah. He wasn't gonna let you drown.
Wow, that was little scary.
Yeah, don't scare me like that.
I'm just keeping it real.
Yeah, yeah.
Back then, in that day, that's what we done.
Yeah, they were harder back in the
They were
day.
real
And let me ask, around what year?
That
was
was around by 86 through 87.
Okay.
No, I'll take that back. It was about 85 to 87.
Okay.
Around that time frame.
Okay.
A good 2 year span.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
To keep it realistic, because I graduated in 86.
Okay.
So when he threw me in the water, he just told me, because they always tell us that if you get under control, you can float.
Yeah.
You got to get under control.
Yeah.
So I use that now in my lifestyle.
Mm-hmm.
Long as you stay under control, you can ascend.
So that goes into the
That's my root.
Yeah.
So I started relaxing, and then I started to float. Now I had to do is kick my feet and do my arms,
Yeah.
and I'm swimming.
Yeah.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
I'm swimming.
Yeah.
Here's a guy from GWC. I'm swimming.
Yeah.
So he's standing over there looking at me. And I get to the end, and I call him all kinds of,
Yeah.
you're trying to kill me. What's wrong with your black ass? You know?
Yeah.
He said, I told you can swim.
Mm.
You just got to put your mind. So it's either mind over matter.
Yeah.
So I served my first duty station out the boot camp. I got out of boot camp. I went to school. As I'm telling the story. And I was a aviation recruitment. So that means anything in the aviation field you can go into. I didn't have a job.
Okay.
Let's correct that. I went from having something to nothing.
Yeah.
Okay? Because I had a job. I had Army behind me. I had graduated from boot camp.
Okay.
And then I had went to school and got my degree into being a 96 popper, a supply clerk.
Mm-hmm.
When I decided to go to the Navy, I had to go back through boot camp, back through school, and they labeled me as an airman.
And what is that?
Shit. That's the lowest thing on the damn totem pole, brother.
So you after going, hold on. So you telling me, hold on.
Okay.
So after you've done all of this,
All this.
you still at the bottom.
I'm still at the bottom.
And why is that?
That's how they treated us back. That's how.
Oh, you saying black?
That's
That's how they treat it. Yeah, I got
That's
you.
how we was.
Yeah.
So when people talk about where we came from,
Yeah.
where we at now,
They don't even realize.
they don't even know what the fuck. They don't even know what they're talking
Yeah, they don't even realize
They don't
what's
even know
going
what
on.
they're talking
Yeah,
But they're just talking.
yeah.
So now, they was degrading us back then.
Mm-hmm.
They just started doing a little masterminding now. It's a little better now.
I think it's a little better,
Yeah,
man.
I
You know,
do.
and
I really do. I really
you know,
do.
even with kids today, they don't know. And I want to get off topic, but kids today don't know how much better it is that they got it now versus to what age I am and what age you are, and so on and so on, decades behind us. Like,
And that's all nothing but a blessing, Big Daddy. Because you all remember, we paved the road. There's always someone before you that made the pathway for you better.
yeah.
Okay? I didn't see it that way back then. It
Yeah.
was a struggle, man.
Yeah.
So now I'm in the Navy. Now I don't have a job.
Yeah.
I don't have a job.
Yeah.
Now I got to start all over again.
Yeah.
Okay, so now they ask me what you wanna be in life. What you want to accomplish in life. Okay, you know what, man? I wanna work on the flight deck.
Yeah.
I want the dangerous job there is in the Navy.
Yeah.
Without being a Navy SEAL.
Yeah, because you wanted your rank to go.
I want to be no Navy SEAL.
Yeah.
Like, hoorah!
Yeah,
Ain't
yeah,
nothing
yeah.
wrong with that.
Yeah.
But I wanted something so dangerous that and just imagine this. You see it on TV as Top Gun with
Yeah.
the airplane coming in on the flight deck. You ain't got nowhere the hell to go. If that damn plane don't land right, it blow up on that fucking flight deck.
Yeah.
And guess what? You got to put that fire out
So you was
I
on
was
that boat?
on those boats when when T2, back in the day, man, back in the day, Big Dad, they used to have what they call T2s and F4s.
Yeah.
And what they was, if they was a brighter resting gear.
Yeah.
Okay? And what it does, they used to train the pilots on how to fly.
Yeah.
And they had to, on at sea, okay? That
Uh-huh.
means it's different from a flight deck.
Uh-huh.
You know, when you get on a plane, you got a runway.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know if you ever been on a aircraft carrier, but go to U.S.
Plane,
Alabama,
yeah,
Alabama. That's a flight deck.
Yeah, I know. I went like once you said it, I visualized it in my head. I've seen it in movies, like
Bingo.
on a show called, I don't even remember what the show is, but it's like a show where they like a investigation. I can't even think of it, but I know I've seen the big boats where the plane
Right.
come down.
They call them aircraft carriers.
Okay.
Okay, now I served on 3 of them.
Okay.
I was on the USS Lexington, that I decommissioned it, and when they mean decommission, I put it to bed. Okay, I have a piece of that ship in my house. I got a USS Saratoga.
Yeah.
That I put it to bed.
Yeah.
I was a maintenance technician. I was the smallest thing in the maintenance department, and I can go into anything.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
you big boys, y'all couldn't move.
Yeah.
But I could. That's why they call me country. Cause
Yeah.
country can get in that little hole, right?
Yeah.
And I had to get in there and do readings and do hydraulic system. And when people talk about asbestos and lung disease, I should have been dead.
Because of that. Yeah.
That's all I did.
Okay. So fast forward,
Okay.
how did you take from that to
Here.
to like 2 years ago?
Well, it's almost like I woke up. Like God gave me a second chance.
Yeah.
When my mom passed away, my mom used to always tell me, Big Daddy, she said, don't wait till I die and understand the value of it. Don't put me in the grave
Yeah.
and realize that there are so many opportunities for me.
There's more in life. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
And just remember, God took me away when you was 50. So you have seen half of your life with me and shared with me.
Yeah, but it's hard to go from that to now. It's like,
Hey, you got one step at a time.
yeah, man.
Listen now, let me tell you something. I'm a mama boy.
Yeah.
Okay?
You look like a mama boy. Go
Okay,
ahead.
okay.
Yeah.
When I say I'm a mama boy, I'm a mama boy.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Matter of fact, I don't think I bought my own pair of underwear, my shirts, my T-shirt, and none of my clothes. That's what my mama died for me.
Yeah.
And I had a wife.
Yeah.
Had a wife for almost 20 plus years.
Yeah.
But my mom was that person that this is what you gonna get.
So your wife buying you drawers now?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I don't buy no drawers.
Okay, that's crazy. But okay.
You know, cause okay.
Yeah.
So what got me where I'm at here 2 years ago, it was time for a change in my life.
Yeah.
I had reached right at the age of 52.
Yeah.
And I remember back in the time when we was talking, when I first met you, that I told you when I got to be 55, Big Daddy, I ain't gonna work unless I have to work.
You said back then you said you were gonna be 45,
There you go.
and then I guess you got left behind. Then and you changed it. Yeah.
You understand me?
Yeah.
And the reason why I fell behind because of all the obstacles that took place.
Yeah.
You know, you think by getting out the military that you'll get a better job.
Yeah.
Okay, you think that people will open up the avenues for you to better yourself.
Yeah.
They didn't do nothing but actually kept me it kept me down.
So the army didn't give you
Nothing.
you don't get a check or nothing from it?
Well, I am fortunate to be diagnosed with PTSD.
What is that?
That's the
I've heard of it.
It's PTSD. It's post stress trauma something.
Yeah.
Okay? And what that does is, I never wanted to be labeled. Let's rehearse that back. Let's go back.
Mm-hmm.
I never wanted to be labeled
Yeah.
because once they put you as a label, then people started treating you different.
Yeah.
I wanted to be treated like I was okay,
Yeah.
but I knew the service had done something to me.
You think, hold on, so you think they done something to you up here?
Mentally. Because boot camp back then, Victor, wasn't about what y'all hear about on TV.
Yeah.
Boot camp, when a man told you that you had to do push-ups at 2 o'clock in the morning,
You had to get up and do them.
that's what you did.
Yeah.
A man told you that you had to stay up on this watch for 4 to 6 hours from 12 to 4 o'clock in the morning and don't bat your eyes.
Yeah.
You did that.
You had to.
When you go out there to the gun range and people had on these earplugs on, ear things in their head, and shooting down range, cease fire. So I seen a dude blow his brains out on the fire range.
Yeah.
Just took the gun and just, boom,
You saw him do it?
right next to me in my foxtail, baby boy.
What did you do?
What I supposed to do? It said cease fire. All weapon pointed down range, guns goes down.
Oh, he didn't mean to do
No,
it.
he just, boom. He killed himself. Cause he got what we call one of them Uncle Toby got your girl and gone. You know what? Back in the day, one of them deal letters saying that, hey man, I'm screwing your brother.
Yeah.
When you come home, guess what? Your brother is my man now, and guess what? And we got a baby. Fuck them all up.
Yeah.
Well, mess you all up.
Who got the baby?
His brother had got his girlfriend.
Oh. So why the dude was
While
gone
he out there out there in boot camp,
risking his fucking life?
risking his fucking life to better you and your baby.
Yeah.
You out here fucking his brother.
And got a baby by him.
Come on, man.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
what we did.
Yeah.
It wasn't a color thing back then, baby boy. It was all about your brother.
Yeah.
I'm my brother keeper.
Yeah.
So when he killed himself, he killed a part of me.
Yeah.
Cause that nigga was right next to me.
Yeah.
He's supposed to have my back. We shooting. Bow, bow, bow. Cease fire. Cease fire. Guns go down, lock low. Gun go down. This nigga go, boom. What's going on around here, boy? What? Shit. I'm gonna have PTSD. Well,
Hold on. Y'all, I'm not laughing on that note, but that shit was funny shit. Man, the dude said, he said, this motherfucker said, boom. Get the fuck.
hey, I'm just keeping it real.
Man, that is some crazy
we-
stuff,
we-
dude.
we-
That dude, he said, boom. And I'm just thinking, like, that's some goofy stuff, man.
No, man, that's the kind of pressure you was under.
Yeah.
Because what you were trying to do is not let down your family, man. Not trying to be a loser, a failure.
Yeah.
Even though you was going through somebody in your face, spitting in your face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Motherfucker, you gonna get down there, you gonna get these push up.
Yeah.
Like, oh, nigga, step away.
Yeah.
You know, right now, y'all got that right now. Oh, don't get too close. That's my private zone. Nah.
Yeah.
That's up here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And when I say get your ass down, give me 10
Spitting
pushes.
all in your face. Yeah, I've seen the documentaries and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a real stuff.
Yeah.
That's mental, man.
Yeah.
Then you get on the aircraft carrier, you on the flight deck, and you running the JB-5. Now the JB-5 was what they call the jet deflector equipment.
Mm-hmm.
That means when the plane come up on the track to launch, the JB-5 come up like this to keep the jet fuel from going back to the other ship.
Yeah.
I ran that.
Yeah.
So that means when I let that motherfucker die, I had to duck.
Yeah.
All that flame and JB-5 and fuel just piling on my ass.
Yeah.
And it took off. We had one that blew up right there in front of me. T2 come in for landing. We letting this F-14 go off. The T2 come in and land and turn over like this. Right in front of me.
Yeah, so you telling me that the plane came and tilted instead of landing on his...
Because you have ropes. You have
Yeah.
ropes to catch the hook of it.
Yeah.
Okay? He missed the hook and tipped over.
So what happened?
Blowed up. We had to put the fire out. And when we got through with the fire, the pilot was crispy.
He was dead.
Crispy. I didn't say dead. You crispy. You know, what is that?
Yeah.
And it's smelling. And what we had to do the next day, bro, we had to get up, let's go work. We got to go work, man.
What you do about the dude?
Scrape him up. Put him in a bag. We got lunch and recovery tomorrow, baby. We down for 24 hours, but tomorrow we got to go back up. Yeah, that's what we did. Well, all this taking time out because I got to take 10 minutes. Let me get a little 10 minutes, get myself together. No, man.
Man, hold on. Watch out. So the dude get killed. He's murdered,
Yeah,
basically.
crispy. The plane, we get the plane jacked up, get it from underneath him. He crispy, put him in a black body bag or whatever they want to put him in. Now, everybody away because we have a special crew for that.
Yeah.
You got me? We don't want you to see that because we don't want that to damage your mind.
Yeah.
Okay, as the military say. We down in the low deck, but we know it happened, he dead. Because we have seen these on TV. We come back up, it's just like it never happened.
Show must go on.
It got to go on. What you mean? It got to go on. We had a war.
Yeah.
I spent 90 days out at sea, man, where they give you a beer when you spend 90 days. Because you ain't seen no land.
What the beer for?
It's to calm your fucking nerves down. So they involuntarily make you fucking drink.
So that's what I'm saying. So is that? It seems like listen.
Go ahead.
It seems like what I'm getting. That's where all the drinking come from.
That's where it came from, bro.
Cause from what to the people I've known this guy all my life about.
Shoot, about what, 25?
I was just finna say that about.
25.
I said about 25, 26 years.
I think he was 12 or
I was 14.
14. Okay.
I want to tell my age. God damn it.
I'm sorry.
God damn it. They got me. But listen, here's the thing. I've known this guy to wake up in the morning, brush his teeth. He got a bill right by him. By the time you leave the house, but by the time you got up and you left the house, you probably drunk about 2 to 4 beers.
Easily.
That first one don't. That is like it don't even count. It went by so fast.
Yeah, that's that water drink. That's the one I'm thirsty with. I'm thirsty with that one. And now you got to remember that I got out of the military in '96. I think we met in 2000.
Yeah, about 2000.
2000.
Yeah.
And I was drinking like that before. So that was just a habit for me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? I wasn't drinking Budweiser. I was drinking OE.
Yeah, ain't that what? Yeah, because I thought it was either OE or Coke 45.
No, I ain't do no. I wasn't Benny D. Williams.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I was OE.
Yeah.
Malt liquor.
Yeah.
Okay, and I was drinking me Wild Irish Rose.
Man, see you do. But I thought that junk was coming to do.
It was easy.
Dude, you'll get a filth. And I mean, literally down it, the whole thing.
And that's one swallow. I'm sorry, I got about 2 swallows out of it. Now, in that time, man, you got to remember, I was going through a divorce, too, now. That was my second divorce. Okay? Because I couldn't,
Oh, it was your second one? I never knew that. Yeah.
My second one, because I got married when I was in the military. I came home from being out to sea, and my wife, bless her heart, she's 5 years older than me. She had this young cougar in there, about 22, in my house, in my bedroom, sleeping with her. Now I can't put two and two together.
Oh, so that your wife at the
And
time.
wife at the time. I come back home from out at sea,
Yeah.
and shit, man, I'm calling myself some surprise her.
You came home. Hold on. So you came home from the army.
Came home from the Navy,
Okay.
and we were out at sea. You know, and they had some early birds that you could leave early. Look, man, look, we've been out here for 90-some days.
Uh-huh.
You know, you want to take an early flight in, or do you want to wait till we pulled in the shore? Because I was in Mayport, Florida.
Okay.
So some of us could take a helicopter to the land and get your car and go home.
Okay.
Or you can wait till next day and come in with the ship.
Okay.
I said, shit, I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna surprise Lowly.
You on supply? Yeah, damn, you got me saying it. Right. You surprise her. Yeah.
So I got home. I got to the shipyard and got my Toyota Corolla, which I'll tell you about that one also. But it's an '81 Toyota Corolla.
Yeah.
Okay, and I paid about $70,000 for it. Cause
Yeah.
that was my first car.
Yeah.
I ain't know no better.
Okay.
So back then they were shysters.
Yeah.
So that's why when people talk about now about car dealers, I tell them now, hey, look here.
Yeah.
You got me one.
Yeah.
So give me another time. Okay?
Yeah.
So back then I had an '81 Toyota Corolla with a hatchback. And in the year of 19, I paid about $60,000 for it. It wasn't worth a crap. You know what I mean? But I got him a little Toyota. When I went home, I was surprised my wife. She in there with another man. In my bedroom. I'm knocking at the window trying to get in. Unlatch the lock so I can get in. Because you know how y'all color folks here. Y'all like to put the latch on the door.
Yeah.
Call that more security.
Yeah.
Okay? And I couldn't get in. Because I got my key. I can't get in. So I go to the bedroom and I knock on the door. Bang. That's my husband.
You heard her say that.
I'm lying, I'm flying.
Man, you got some goddamn stuff.
Man, do I got some
Mess your, but see, like I said, I never knew that. So you basically had to deal with that too. You never talked to nobody about that, cause that's
man, what, listen to me. That's what I'm talking about. When you asked me, you said, Donald, you said, Daddy, what happened? About 5 years ago, I started to, when I tell you about label, I started telling people I had problems.
mentally. Yeah.
I knew I had a drinking problem.
Yeah.
Which
yeah.
I ain't want to listen to you telling me about my fucking drinking.
Yeah.
Okay? Let's
Yeah.
correct that. Okay? I knew I had a drinking problem. But what I want you to tell me about, help me with my mental stage.
Yeah.
Why I'm having so problem understanding things that should be simple.
Yeah.
You know, Donald, if you want to get help to stop drinking,
Yeah.
if you want to stop, don't catch cancer, stop smoking.
Yeah.
Okay? You know, you got to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. So when I got out of the military, you know, that was none of the assistance that is set forth now for our troops when we got out. You remember I told y'all that was a different boot camp now.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? They drill your ass. They was at you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It wasn't well, I'm going to call it EOC or whatever you want. No, it wasn't none of that.
Yeah.
You either suck it up and make it. And it was mine over mine.
Suck it up or go home. Yeah.
And you're a failure.
Yeah.
Oh, you got kicked out of the military? Damn, nigga, you can't make it in the military. you like, what? You like,
Yeah.
How can you not make it in the military?
Yeah.
All you got to do is say, yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But they didn't know the intent of the mental
Yeah.
and physical stage of what it put on you.
Yeah, even seeing a nigga crisp, goddamn it, seeing somebody crisp, and you got to go back to work.
Bingo.
You know, we see something, we gonna take us a couple
Oh,
days.
y'all want a week off.
Man.
Because that's your mental stage.
Yeah.
No, man. We had to get up the next day and pray that we don't see what we saw yesterday.
Yeah.
But it wasn't no sure you weren't gonna see that, Big Daddy, because we was at a war of peacetime.
Yeah.
But we was at war.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when you went outside, before you came in the war, you was always preparing for the war.
Yeah.
Every time you went out to sea and did exercise and drills, you were planning for a war.
Mm-hmm.
That's all they taught us how to do is kill.
Mm. So I wonder, is it like that now though?
No, this pussy military now. You know, this ain't real, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna say it. Let me rephrase that. It's not.
Yeah.
It's all a lot of politics now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you know, you got Jeremy, John. Dad is the rear admiral. Now John is a captain.
Because his dad.
Because of his dad.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Back when we was growing up, you know, coming through the rank, you either had to know what you had to be the best that you had to be, brother, and you had to know, and you had to know somebody that knew somebody.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You always had. I had a bosun mate. His name was bosun mate Lance.
Yeah.
Chief warrant officer Lance.
Yeah.
He put me as in his maintenance department, and that's why I got the name Country.
Okay.
Okay, because they said that Country boy right there, he worked. He got good work ethic.
Yeah.
He gonna get the job done.
Yeah.
I didn't know nothing about fixing equipment, man.
Yeah.
I didn't know how to change a tire. But when I got through with Bosun Land, I was a bad motherfucker.
Yeah.
I was bad.
So man, let's go to the okay. Cause we getting off topic, but we're not.
Okay.
You know, we just it's kind of it's going on. Because I want these folks to know about the drinking, man.
Oh man.
Because in my mind, it's people that deal with drinking. You gotta. I want that, man.
Okay.
Listen,
Okay.
these folks need to hear this
Okay. All right. So get out.
about the drinking and the smoking cigarette. These folks need to hear. Y'all don't understand. This man
listen.
drink and smoke cigarettes.
Listen. Now I was trying to get to that, but listen. Drinking was a way of me to cope with things. Smoking was adding to it. Okay, so drinking when drinking would make me feel, Big Daddy, like I was in control. I had a purpose in life. You know what I mean? So I drunk just to be seen.
Yeah.
I drunk just to be a part of, I'm part of the clique.
So
And so to tell a motherfucker I know how to handle my liquor.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I would smoke a pack of cigarettes. A pack of cigarettes would last me a day. Might be a day.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And when I know I had started drinking when I know I was gone, a pack of cigarettes would last me not even a day.
I ain't even know you was smoking that
I
much.
was smoking.
Yeah.
And beer, I would 4-pack of OE. I would drink 4-pack of OE before 10 o'clock. And that's the Kimbo.
Yeah, the big tall, the 16.
That was before 10 o'clock.
Yeah, they call him the tall boy. Yeah.
And go to work.
Yeah. So that was a shape of like 8 beers, basically. Yeah.
And when I got off work, cause that's when I started working at J.C. Penney.
Damn, you drunk basically 8 beers before you.
Yeah, before I went to work.
If you got 16 by 4, that's about 64 ounces, I think.
That is correct.
64 ounces of beer before you even clocked in.
Before I clock in, cause I didn't have to be to work to 10. I wound up being like an RT for J.C. Penney, a company named Sanator.
Yeah.
So you probably know that back then. But so when I got off at 4, cause that was part time. Back then, nigga had to work 2 jobs.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? In order to make ends meet. Okay. And on top of that, had a woman to probably help him take care of the other slack. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
But you had to have 2 jobs. So
Yeah.
I was working there, get off at 4 o'clock, and go work a part-time job from like 5 to 9. But in that hour, I would drink me 2 16 ounce.
That's before you
Went to the second.
before you went to the second job.
Now,
So
I ain't
now,
worked that every day. Now, if I got off, I stopped by the store, okay,
Yeah.
and got me a bottle of Wild Irish Rose and a 12 pack. And by 9 o'clock, I was done with that. And
but hold on. You was done with a 12 pack.
Yeah.
You got off at 4 o'clock.
I got
Hold
at
on.
4 o'clock.
You got off at 4
I
o'clock.
would get me a 12 pack of what they call Miller High Life, because those
Yeah.
the one made me pee a lot.
Yeah.
I didn't get the OE. I get the little 12 pack, okay?
Felt like you were pissing it out. Yeah.
That's it. Because that's my psychology. That's my,
Yeah.
you know, it ain't in me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm in control. And I get me a bottle of Wild Irish Rose. At 9 p.m., I was back at the store getting me another Wild Irish Rose. I ain't want no more beer, because I drunk all beer. I was tired of pissing.
Yeah.
So I would go back to the store and get me another Wild Irish Rose. That's how I did it. Now,
So you done drunk the 64 ounces that morning. That
Yeah.
just the
yeah,
that just the goddamn get the motor going.
yeah, I gotta get up. I gotta get myself started.
And then after that you get what's in a can? It's like 8. It ain't
Well,
more than 8
no,
ounces.
about 8 ounce. Back then, I think it was 8 ounces.
So I don't even want to count the numbers in my head. So you drunk over almost 2 gallons of beer in one day plus 2 paints.
Yeah.
Were you getting paints or half a paint?
I was getting the little short bottles.
About half a paint.
Right, yeah,
Yeah.
half
So
pint.
you drank about a paint
I
while I
drank
was.
about a pint. Probably, if a good day was 4. That's my good day. That's a good day.
Yeah.
Now, you know, now on my mediocre day, where I was like a little stressed out, and they asked me to do a little bit more at J.C. Penney, and then I had to go to, because I didn't work my part-time job every day.
Yeah.
Okay? It was every other day. Because,
Yeah.
you know, I was trying to have a life outside of work.
Mhm.
Okay? Because, you know, back then, I had just got out of another divorce.
Yeah.
Because that was my second divorce.
Yeah.
Okay? Because, you know what I mean? So then I was waiting on a little change to come from that.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, and at that time, they had repossessed my truck and my trailer.
Mm.
Because I was drinking.
You wasn't paying.
I wasn't paying no bill. Man, I drank. I mean, you know, and I go to work.
Yeah.
But I got my money, I was drinking.
Yeah.
And I was living with my cousin. His name was, back then.
Yeah, Tony, yeah.
Yeah, Tony. So I was helping him getting a little money, to help out, but I was drunk more. Everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So when they got rid of, I woke up one morning and I didn't have a truck or a trailer.
They done came and got it.
Shit, got all my shit. That's what you do when you drink. You don't pay no goddamn bills.
Yeah.
And smoke. Now, I wasn't smoking weed.
You weren't smoking that. Well, yeah, let's clear the air on that. You weren't smoking
I
nothing
wasn't
but
smoking weed.
just smoking cigarettes.
Smoking
No crack, none
No
of that.
crack.
Just clearing the air.
Yeah,
you
let's
know.
clear that.
That
No
niggas,
crack.
yeah.
Okay. So, but drinking.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how I cope. But God, like you said, what happened 2 years ago, woke me up. God put a woman in my life.
Mm-hmm.
Someone that supports you, nurtures you, someone that understands you.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Even when you fuck up.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
I asked for that. And he put that woman in my life.
Yeah.
I had to take baby steps
Yeah.
to get where I'm at now. But I thank God for her.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I started once she came in my life, I started having what you call a purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So around about 2003, 4, I started to say, okay, I'm going to reach out to VA. You know what I mean? Look, hey, man, this is where I'm at.
Reach out to them for what?
For some help.
Shit, man, that was about 20 years ago. They ain't give it to you. I know they didn't, because I know about
They didn't give me shit.
Yeah.
Told me just like I told you 20 minutes ago, suck it up, boy.
Yeah.
You out here in the civilian world. Go to fucking work.
Oh, they shot you down. Kind of like old buddy when he said ceasefire.
Just like that.
Man.
Just like you just telling me blow my brains out.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like, okay, Lord, what I do? So you know my struggle. I work at Waffle House.
Yeah.
I work at J.C. Penney's. I become a district manager. I get my own little cleaning business started.
Hmm.
But damn, man, I'm
You see.
breaking it up.
Man, I never knew that.
I ain't saving no goddamn money.
Yeah.
I met a friend named Julius.
I remember you.
Shit.
Yeah.
Man,
He can drink too, though.
Shit, what you mean?
Yeah, man. Hey, you had a nigga to drink with you.
Shit.
Yeah.
That my mind.
Yeah, yeah. You had somebody that tipped that ball to with you.
Ooh,
Yeah, I remember him, boy.
man, I called him at 6 o'clock in the morning. What you drinking? Man, I'm drinking on me a wild road. Come on by.
6 o'clock in the
In
morning.
the morning.
Sheesh.
I go by there, pick him up. He got me one cold.
Yeah.
We start in the morning, 6 o'clock. And go to work. Lunchtime.
Man, that's wicked.
And look here. Well, there wasn't slack on my job.
Mm-hmm.
One slack on my job. One, you couldn't tell me if I was drunk.
Yeah.
Because I had got so immune to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, so drinking came to be like brushing your teeth.
Yeah.
Smoking became to be like every time you eat, bust a nut, you gonna
Yeah.
smoke yourself.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
let's keep it real. You know what I mean?
Walk.
Every time you happy, you want to smoke a cigarette.
He smoke a cigarette when you get through when
A
you get
dog.
through eating. Yeah. Get through eating. He got to sit on the commode with a cigarette, you know.
So that was the thing.
Yeah, nigga get stressed out and
That's
get a
what you
cigarette.
You're stressed out. You're trying to figure out, okay, man, how I'm gonna do this the next day.
Yeah.
Do I do this the same way?
Yeah.
You know? So we get to mama passing. Now I done this now, Big Dad, for 15 years.
Yeah.
I got married, had kids. My kids thought that was common.
Yeah, I thought it would come. When I used to see you doing it, man, it was,
That daddy.
yeah.
Let's play some domino. Let's play some spades. Matter of fact, let me stop by and get him something. Because if I don't give him something, that nigga gonna act a fool.
Yeah.
Look, Dad, I got you 12 in now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't even stop by the house. He want to see that bill before he get a hug or a
Man,
handshake.
don't come talk to me. You ain't got no.
At bad, you push him out the way to go to the store. Nigga, I thought you was gonna goddamn brains.
Huh?
Yeah.
So then I started getting into the hard liquor, man. I started, let's say, 2013.
No, it was before that. And how I know, I gotta tell this story to the people.
Okay.
I remember I was married. I was once married before, right? And at my wedding, that nigga came in that moment with I think it was like a cream white linen suit.
Shot.
And he had them Jesus sounders on. You hear me?
Shot.
He had them Jesus sounders on. He said, now like 2 days before that, he said, yeah, Big Daddy, I just stopped drinking, man. I was drinking, I don't drink. At my wedding, he heard that good music. You hear me? Had his wife with him. He thought it was Shaw.
Shot.
He had the sounders on. They were the Jesus sounders, but they were the Jesus sounders XLs. Because they had the scrap to go around the ankles.
I still got them fat.
Hey, with the scrap go around the ankles, so you want to hit that dance move, goddamn, it ain't coming off, So listen.
I have 2 moves.
Listen. He the whole night he said, I ain't gonna drink that. He went over there. I never forget my grandma got she knew somebody got us our bartender. And when I turned around, he said, he knew it. You had a guilty conscience. And you said, Big Dad, what I got him to do, I got him to give me a bottle of water with it, and I poured water in it. And I think you got some Jack or something.
Jack.
I got some water in it, and it's gonna help me. He mixed it with the water for about 4 drinks. And after that,
Straight to the head.
it's straight liquor, baby. Okay, I had to tell that story.
So what year was that?
I got married in 2012.
Okay. So let's go. So by
Yeah.
2000, let's just say 2010, 12, I started drinking beer, Wild Out Road, and liquor.
Yeah.
Cause now I stepped it up now.
So
The
was
one-
this
the why?
messing with your kidneys at all?
No, man, my shit, nigga, I was country.
Mm-hmm.
I was used to, out there playing in them fields, man.
Yeah.
I was used to that.
Yeah, yeah.
I was an athlete. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I didn't drink before I came in the military. I was, ran track, played basketball for YMCA.
Yeah.
I was a star football cornerback. You know what I mean? I played baseball for my high school. I was the shit, but I was, so I didn't drinking was my shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I was trying to get a way to get out.
Yeah.
I was looking for a way out.
Well, you was trying to look a way to get out mentally.
Mentally and financially.
Uh.
You know what I mean? Because I figured that if I get out of the project, I probably have a better life.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Cause
But see, by this time you was out of the project though.
well, I was, but the project was still in me.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I was still trying to be that person that ain't down. That ain't me.
Yeah.
God didn't make me to be a failure.
Mm-hmm.
So, I had to get out of that mode that, I thought that when I stopped drinking, people would stop loving me, man. People would stop liking me.
Yeah, I feel that way because I feel like I feel like your personality is gonna change because
Right.
when you stop something that you're used to at that personality,
And you enjoy it.
yeah, like me, if I stop drinking, I'm not gonna be the funny Vic. I'm not
No.
gonna be the chill,
And that's what my
get the
kids
party
say.
going.
That's
Yeah,
what my kids say now.
Yeah.
But we had our 2 years ago, like that's what you said, what made it stop.
Mm-hmm.
We had the Thanksgiving dinner, and they said, Daddy, you ain't fun no more.
because you weren't
I
drinking.
wasn't drinking.
Yeah,
And I was like, well, damn, I'm still daddy.
yeah,
I mean, we still can go play cards and play domino,
yeah.
but it's something about you when you drinking.
Yeah, it's that personality. But
Right.
I don't know what they call that, man. But it's like
I wish that somebody would tell me. But
they say when you go to the liquor store, it's a spirit store. It's just
it's calling your name.
when you just think about it,
Okay.
it's a spirit. Like if you go
That's
to
the
night,
one on the corner. Yeah, go.
them don't want them spirits, and this is what they say. The
Okay.
theorists. What they say is that's why they call it that because it brings out a different spirit in you.
And mine wasn't so much of violent.
Yeah, no. What I'm saying is not evil spirit,
Okay.
but we're not gonna think about
Okay.
spirits as being evil.
Okay.
It's just a different you. It's a different side of you.
That is
Like
true.
even with
That's true.
just sitting down talking with you now, feels different talking to you now without. We never rarely sit and talk inside or anywhere because you want to be outside, so you smoke cigarette and drink your
Right.
beer, and you couldn't smoke in the house.
Cause
Mama
D
D wasn't
wasn't
playing
gonna
that.
let
Yeah, so it feels weird to be in this place right here where we're up in this studio and we're upstairs. Like for you to go outside,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah.
So it feels weird.
It
but,
does.
Yeah. So how old are you now?
I'm 55.
So when you stopped,
I
it
was
was about
52.
so it's only be 2 years now.
Yeah, 52. Yeah. I was
Okay,
50.
so I want you to tell them that story that you told me about on the phone when you said you was out in your truck about, I think it was like 3 a.m.
Oh yeah, and I hope I get it right, cause my wife tell me all the time I can't tell the story right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I was like I told you, Thanksgiving had hit.
Mhm.
My mom, first Thanksgiving had passed.
Yeah.
So the New Year had came around, Christmas and all those holidays come around. So I felt a little blank,
Yeah.
numb.
Yeah. Yeah.
I felt like I had lost my best friend.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it was one night, cause I was working I got off work and I came home and I was praying about there has to be everybody talk about New Year's resolution.
Mm.
Got me? And what they want to do.
Yeah.
And I had made up in my mind in going to 2021 that mine was going to be a life changer.
Yeah.
Okay? But I had to go to God first because I knew He had to be with me with this.
Yeah.
It wasn't going to be no patch. It wasn't going to be nobody sticking that in me. I wasn't even finna buy no bubble gum.
Yeah.
I ain't finna take no dietary pills. It had to be God doing it.
Yeah.
So I for some reason, I was out in my truck at 3 o'clock in the morning. And I was just in one of those moods that I said, Lord, you got to do something with me. You got to do something with me because the way I'm going, I'm gonna die in 55. I ain't gonna see 55. I ain't gonna see the next year because that void was gone.
Yeah.
And I knew I wasn't finna do nothing now but kick it up, nigga.
Yeah.
I'm finna kick it up.
Yeah.
Because, my wife was already getting on me about the drinking because I was at the liquor store. I would go, every 2 weeks when I get paid, I would go get me a half a gallon of Paul Masson.
Damn.
A half a gallon, and not to mention 10 miniature. I would blame that on my wife. I would get me 10 miniatures. That would be like Crown Royal, Paul Masson, Absolute, Gin.
Why was you doing that?
That's my little sneak away shit. When I go
You
to
ain't.
work.
Oh, she ain't know about
No, when I go to work, I drop me one of them motherfuckers in me. That's my kick.
that. Oh, so you basically went from the simple stuff to now you in the big league.
Man, I'm big dog.
So you drink. You a functional alcoholic.
I'm a functional alcoholic.
Yeah, you gotta have it
I
to
got
breathe
to have
and
it.
move.
I got to have it when I wake up. If I woke up at 3, I had to have me a fucking beer at 3.
3 in the morning.
That's why I gotta have it. If my feet hit the ground and I went and took me a piss, I gotta come back and get me a beer.
Yeah.
Okay? And I had it in my refrigerator like that.
Yeah.
Okay? Now my wife had been praying all the time. We're gonna get back to the thing of 3 o'clock. She said, baby, I'm praying for God to put in your heart to stop this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I'm gonna stop talking about it.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I tell everybody, behind every good man, there's a good woman.
Mm-hmm.
Because you gotta have somebody that knows you stupid,
Mm-hmm.
knows your weakness, and loves you for all of that.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
When you find that, and she got to be godly.
Yeah.
Okay? If she ain't godly now,
Yeah.
ain't no need to mess with her.
Yeah. So give us a 3 again.
Okay, 3 again.
Yeah.
She had to be godly, a godly woman.
Yeah.
She got to know you. And she got to know your weakness.
Yes, sir.
She got to know you. She got to know you stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or
Yeah.
That's my husband.
Yeah.
She got to know you stupid.
Yeah.
And she got to know your weakness.
Yeah.
Because she's supposed to be there to support you, uplift you.
Yeah.
You can't make a ghetto woman out of goddamn housewife.
Yeah.
Well, she don't know what a housewife supposed to be biblical.
Yeah.
She got to know what the Lord said, what you supposed to do for a man.
Yeah.
You can't go back and change the scripture or obey to obedient. That ain't what the Lord say when you take vows. It said obey
Yeah. Yeah.
and honor. So that when you started taking that way, you ain't got no godly woman. You got an independent woman.
Mm-hmm.
What she want to do for herself.
Yeah.
Because God said, I made this woman for you.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's get out there. So
All
back,
right, go ahead.
so back there. So
You gonna,
because
baby boy about to take me to school.
so back
Get your pen and paper, class.
So back to the truck. I wind up being in my truck at 3 o'clock in the morning, Big Daddy, and I'm crying.
Yeah.
And I'm asking God,
Yeah.
and listen, I don't want to die.
Yeah.
God, tell me something. Show me a vision. Show me the pathway of building myself
Yeah.
for my people.
Yeah.
And I went down what you call a tunnel.
Uh-huh.
That's the path he was taking me. And as I got down that tunnel, there was no light.
Yeah.
I didn't see nothing. But I saw a hand that reached out to me and said, come. Come to me.
Yeah.
Trust me.
Man, I ain't gonna hold you. That's the scary part. You know, everybody in my mind, we all have addictions, some sort. You know, you have weed, crack, all type. But
Right.
it's like, I've met this one lady. I used to work with, and she said that she used to be an alcoholic. This was years ago, and she said, yeah, I went to the AA meetings for my family.
I did that.
But when I got in the car, I'm drinking on the way home.
I did that.
God damn, nigga.
I got a DUI. In that time frame, baby boy, I got a DUI.
Story time.
Okay.
I got another story. All right. Check me out. There's, if people know the story, we finna end this in a second as we get over now. But there's a good one right here, man. I remember one time you say you stopped drinking, right? Mama D thought you stopped drinking.
Yes.
And it was me and Chris, we on side the house. You gotta know him to know how he drink.
Oh yes.
Your whole behavior changed.
Yes.
You know, like right now I got a homeboy, when he drink, he stick his chest out, throw his head back. That's how you know he there.
Oh, he did. Okay.
With you, when you drunk, it's like your feet spread apart like this, and you walking.
It's constantly.
And I never forget, you was on the side of the house, you was taking them down, dude. And the whole time, Mama D didn't even know you was drinking. You was hiding it. So I can believe that you were going to AA meetings.
Yes. Yes.
And when you get in the car on the way home, you were down with some Wild Out Road.
And that's another thing happened too. You know what I mean? Before I got to that tunnel with the God,
Mm-hmm.
I wound up as you said, when you said sneaking around drinking,
Yeah, yeah.
smoking.
Yeah.
I had told my wife. that's what I tell you about when you have someone good in your life and she's godly.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So I had lied to her.
Yeah,
I had told her that I had stopped drinking and stopped smoking.
yeah,
And I had took my mom to get her toes done.
yeah,
Okay, and my wife went with me.
yeah.
Like when I told you that I'm a mama boy, I'm a mama boy.
Yeah.
So I took my mom to get her toes done, and I was driving my wife's car,
Mm-hmm.
and I put my Newport in the middle console. Now I don't know, and I was good. My wife was there. I call myself in control now because I'm drinking, I'm smoking, and I'm going to get their toes done. And my wife, for some reason, went in the car and found my cigarettes. And to see,
And you had told her you stopped.
I told her, I had played.
So you was lying like hell.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I lied like hell. That's when I told you I knew I had a problem.
Yeah, and so you telling me you caught yourself slipping because you were hiding in your truck. Mom D wasn't going
She
in your
never
truck.
in my truck.
But you not thinking in your mind.
I'm so drunk.
Was you? Yeah,
I'm in control, Big Dad.
yeah,
No matter where. Now you gotta remember, I took them. We had the nail shop at 8.
yeah,
I woke up that morning, and I can recall that real good because that's my mutual. What I do, I had
Yeah.
drunk me a Wild Out Road and a 8-ball and put it in the outside trash can. Now when my wife, that's when I told her about when she found the cigarette.
Yeah.
We went home that day, and for some reason, this is God now.
Mm-hmm.
She went to take the cans out to the trash can and found all my damn cans and my Wild Out Rolls out there. she
But you was hiding them.
I was hiding them. I told her I had played this funk for about about a month.
And
It
she
might have been
never
longer
used
than that, but I'm gonna just give it a month.
Yeah.
And that's why I told you when God started to reveal you
Yeah.
as who you are, it's time for you to you got to change. Because
Yeah.
what he finna do now, he finna take his hands off you.
That's the scary
And
part.
that
Yeah, it's the scary part when they start moving.
who you tell?
Man, that's the scary. You know, that's some scary stuff. Man, we finna wrap this up, but I gotta get one out of you. How do it feel that you stopped drinking? How do you feel?
Man, I'm a new person.
Mm-hmm.
God have changed me.
Yeah.
And what I thank God,
Yeah.
because if I was continue to go down that path,
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to say in a nutshell, trust in the Lord with all of your heart, and He will provide for you. He'll take care of all your needs now. I wanted to change that person, because of the simple fact it was that wasn't me.
Mm-hmm. I mean, where was you for years? Cause you
Yeah, it was. But you know, as you get
you
older,
did that for years.
But
Dude.
as you get older,
Yeah.
you have to change.
Yeah.
Because you want to live, you know, I got a pastor that's 98 years old.
Mm. He still preaching?
Still preaching.
Jesus.
Walk better than I do.
Yeah.
I want to do that.
Yeah.
But I can't do that if I.
Yeah, you drinking, yeah.
So I am a changed person for the better of my family and
And
for
yourself.
and for myself. I got grandkids now.
Yeah.
I want to run around and play with them.
Yeah.
I want to be. Hold on.
Yeah, when you get older, yeah.
I want those conditions.
Yeah.
So I feel good. I think the only bad habit that I pick up now is that I like to eat a lot of sweets.
Yeah, they'll know you, but you.
You know, I mentioned that to you. I like to eat a lot of sweets.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So you know, man, I got a little candy store at the house.
Yeah.
But that keeps me from going back down that pathway.
Yeah.
Now I go to the gym.
Yeah.
You ask me what I do. I go to the gym 3 times a week.
Yeah.
You know, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday.
Yeah.
You know, I want to start doing stuff out of my yard. I put up a private fence.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You know, I want to start going out, you know, so that's healthy for me.
Yeah.
So to answer your question, I feel damn good. And what I want you to also know, if God can change me, He can change you.
Hey, man.
I wasn't that nice. And
You wasn't what?
I wasn't that nice.
Oh, I knew it.
And I was a straight alcohol. I wasn't that nice.
Man, I don't, I don't want to go against the words that I said, but I don't think I'm an alcoholic, I mess with it. We gonna talk about off air about that, man. But I don't think I drink like that, I have here and there a couple of days, whatever. But
you know,
I don't even want to get to a point where I'm not even drinking at all. I just want to get to a point where I can go maybe. I want to say, man, I ain't drunk about 2 weeks. I want to be able to say that out loud.
okay.
Because me, every weekend I'm gonna have me at least 2 cups. I don't drink beer. I drink alcohol. I put it up before you came.
Okay.
But
okay, appreciate that.
I
appreciate
I got some alcohol, but
Okay.
I
So did you
spread
drink
it.
every day.
No, I probably drink it every other day, every 2 days, or like I might go drink on Sunday and I don't probably drink
Well, how
again
many
till like
cigarettes?
Friday.
If you don't drink, let me tell you that this is what and I'm not like I tell my wife all the time.
We're gonna talk about all that. We're gonna end this episode. Y'all know where to find us. I am your host, Super DJ. He don't have an IG or Facebook, none of that. So you can't go follow him. It's the only way you can get to know him. I am your host, Super DJ, the Black Joe Rogan. You can follow me on IG. I am Super DJ. Follow Skillettalk on IG. Make sure you subscribe. Pandora, Apple Podcasts, and more, and Spotify.
Perfect. Perfect.